Lingering Secrets, Part 3. As the doorbell rang and Clara looked at Nora's motionless body lying at the bottom of the staircase, she became more frightened. She didn't know what to do and couldn't think straight. So, she decided to open the door. Surprisingly, it was Ruby, her friend. "What are you doing here?" Clara asked, looking very unsettled. "Are you okay? What's wrong?" Ruby asked as she came through the door. "Do I look okay to you?" "I think I'm in big trouble," Clara replied as she tossed her crutches to a corner and walked normally. "Wow! So you can walk without that?" Ruby asked, pointing to the crutches that Clara tossed to a corner. Clara turned and looked at Ruby and said, "I need you to stop asking too many questions and start helping me think. I'm in trouble. I think I have gone too far this time." Clara quickly narrated how she pushed Nora down the stairs and how she is barely breathing and unable to move. Ruby was shocked to hear what had happened, and she suggested that they move Nora to a bedroom and call for help. Before they could make any move, they heard a voice behind them. "Hello, I have a package to deliver," a male voice said. Clara and Ruby turned around and saw the mailman standing there by the door. They were both startled. "Is something wrong?" the mailman asked. "I didn't mean to invite myself in, but the door was wide open and I was going to ring the doorbell when I heard voices, and I thought it was strange to see the door wide open like that." "Everything is fine," Clara lied. But the mailman saw Nora's leg sticking out. "Is that someone on the floor?" the mailman asked, curious about Nora's leg. Before he could get any response, Clara panicked and picked up the crutches and hit the mailman, and he fell on the ground. Ruby was shocked to witness what Clara did to the mailman. "Why did you do that?" Ruby yelled at Clara, looking more frightened than ever. "Now we have 2 people lying down here, and I'm not sure if they are still alive. I don't know what came over me. I just didn't want him to find out what we did," Ruby replied. "You mean what you did? Because I did not do anything with you. This has nothing to do with me. It is all you, and I'm getting out of here. This is crazy!" Ruby screamed and got up to leave. Clara pleaded with Ruby to help her think of what to do before Jason returns. They both finally agreed to flee the scene. Ruby quickly packed up her things and left Jason's house before the housekeeper returns from an errand. Nora and the mailman were taken to the hospital by the housekeeper when she returned from an errand and found them lying unconscious in Jason's house. The police launched an investigation to find out what happened to them. They were unable to get any tangible information to explain what happened to Nora and the mailman. Nora was still unconscious when the police came to the hospital, and the mailman had just woken up but could not remember what happened. The doctor advised the investigators not to push the mailman too hard to recollect the incident that occurred in Jason's house. Meanwhile, Clara informed the investigators over the phone that she left the house immediately. Jason left for work that morning. She said she had no idea what happened to Nora. The police wanted to invite her to come in for more questioning, but her phone was switched off. Days later, Nora's nurse, Stella, came to attend to her, only to find another woman dressed like a nurse in Nora's room. The woman was about to administer a substance to Nora when Nurse Stella walked in and questioned her identity. Nurse Stella noticed that the woman was trying to conceal her identity and cover her face. The nurse threatened to call security if she didn't reveal her identity, and the woman quickly ran out of Nora's room. This prompted the nurse to call security to apprehend the woman. "Who are you?" the security officer asked the woman who ran out from Nora's room. "I'm a nurse," she replied. "Let me go." By then, Nora's nurse had caught up with them. "No, she's not a nurse in this hospital," Nurse Stella interjected. "I don't know who she is, and I stopped her when she was about to inject my patient with a substance," she explained. It happened that Jason's housekeeper came around to visit Nora, and she saw the security officers questioning the unknown woman. "I know who she is," the housekeeper said. "She is the kind lady that helped me to bring Nora and the mailman to the hospital." Nurse Stella interjected. "You must be mistaken. This woman here was trying to inject something on my patient. I saw her. But she's the one that helped me bring Nora to the hospital. I think she came to check on her," the housekeeper explained to the security officers. And I still believe that she does not mean well for my patient. Can she tell us why she was pretending to be a nurse and was trying to cover her face? Finally, the police came around, dispersed everyone, and took the lady with them for more questioning. As they were about to leave the hospital, they heard someone shout, "That's the woman! That's the woman!" A teenage girl screamed as she approached the police. "What is this all about?" one of the police officers asked the teenager. Pointing at the woman who was caught in Nora's room, the teenager said, "It's her. That's the woman that set fire on our neighbor's house." "Are you sure of what you are saying?" the police officer asked. "Yes. I remember her clearly," the girl replied. "I remember the face clearly," she repeated. "She was the one that set our neighbor's house on fire." The police officers took the woman to their station to question her. They found out that her name was Lucy and that she was the one that set Nora's house and business building on fire. The police questioned her some more to understand why she carried out those horrific acts and what she was doing in Nora's hospital room. After much interrogation, the police found out that Lucy has been stalking Nora and her family for a long time. She wanted revenge on Nora because she believed that Nora's late twin sister, Noelle, was the reason why Prince O.C. broke up with her and called off their engagement. She further revealed to the police that Nora's twins are not really hers. She told them that Nora's late twin sister Noelle was the birth mother of the twins and that she had the twins for Prince O.C., her fiancé. Meanwhile, Nora regained consciousness at the hospital, but she couldn't remember what had happened and how she ended up in the hospital. Her memory was very fuzzy. The doctor gave a stern instruction to the hospital staff and the police officers not to pressure Nora to remember events, because she is still recovering and will need to take things easy. When Clara, Jason's girlfriend, heard that the woman who was responsible for the mishaps happening to Nora was in police custody and that Nora had no memory of what happened to her, she felt relieved and happy that no one will find out of her role in the incident that got Nora to the hospital. So, Clara decided to return to Jason. As Nora was still at the hospital, the police wanted to ensure her safety, so they briefed the medical director at the hospital about the woman that impersonated Nora's nurse in his hospital. They showed the doctor a photo of the woman and informed him that she is in their custody and that the investigation is still going on. The doctor was shocked to learn that it was Lucy, a lady he nearly married. "I can't believe what I'm seeing. This is Lucy. We almost got married," the doctor said. The police officers looked at themselves in surprise. "I see that your name is Dr. Osita. Do you also happen to be Prince O.C.?" one of the officers asked. "Yes, I'm also a prince. My close friends and family members call me Prince O.C., the doctor replied. The two officers looked at themselves again and smiled. "We think you are more involved in this investigation than you know," said one of the officers. Prince O.C. later conducted a DNA and found out that the twins were his. Nora later revealed that her sister, Noelle, made her promise not to look for the father of the twins because she believed that the man's ex-fiancé was unstable and might harm the twins, considering that she had threatened her several times when she was dating the twins' father. When Nora fully got her memory back and recalled what happened the day she was taken to the hospital, she told the police what happened. Clara was arrested for what she did to Nora and the mailman. Nora thanked Jason for his kindness to her and the twins. She started a new life in a new home and later got married to Prince O.C., the twins' father. They lived happily ever after. The end.